Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, coach and trailer sales in beautiful but rainy Paducah, Kentucky. I'm just going to set the camera right here. Does that not look like a picture, portrait, painting, something like you'd see on the wall of your house? Clouds in the background. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Midnight Express. 2025 brand new 2025 Renegade 45 CBF on the Peterbilt 567 chassis. 605 horse Cummins with an 18-speed Eaton Endurant automatic transmission. When you drive this truck, it sounds like you've got a stick shift gear shifter in the floor, but you don't. It's doing it all for you. Custom paint. To my knowledge, the only Renegade Classic painted like this. A little bit of chrome, so it's not completely the charcoal and the black and the gray. A little bit of chrome. We had someone just based off of the little video that we put on Facebook of it pulling out of our shop that said, man, that thing would look good blacked out. Well, guess what, sir? We can do it. We can powder coat the wheels black. We can have the steps powder coated black. We can paint the tank black, do the grill, bumper, headlight buckets, even put black headlights in it. So keep that in mind. But, you know, the last one I blacked out, I did it without it being sold. I just did it because I thought, man, the first person that wants this coach is going to want it blacked out. So we did the black wheels, the black this, the black that. And the guy that bought it, guess what the first thing he said when he called? Hey, can you put the chrome wheels back on that thing? I was like, you have got to be kidding. So anyways, we mounted black wheels and then like 2 days later, dismounted black wheels. But this coach is available, brand new, full factory warranty through Renegade, through Peterbilt, and it is loaded. I can't wait to show you a lot of the options that we done on it. Again, 605 horse Cummins, Michelin tires, 120 gallons of fuel. We had this thing looking pristine about 2 hours ago, and it come a rain shower. Oh my gosh, everything's wet now. 120 gallons of fuel. Bad Chad and his brother John were up here from Florida this week, putting the shine on all of the aluminum and chrome for us. The paint actually has a little bit of metallic to it. I'm going to see if the camera will pick it up. So, see that? We go up here, kind of getting the charcoal, back to the gray. Check that out. Pretty sweet, folks. 12K or 12.5 own-end generator. I'll show you all that in a minute. It's got the 40,000 pound hitch. So if you use a pintle hitch, you can pull up to 40,000 pounds. If you use like a 2 5/16 ball, I think it derates it down to maybe 30,000, I believe, with the 2 5/16 ball. It's already pre-wired. The little silver plug down there is for Voyager cameras. So if you have the camera on the back of your trailer, you can plug right into this and pick up the feed up there on the little monitor up on above the windshield. The two brass caps down there, that's for the glad hand fittings. So we go ahead and plumb them from the factory. You may never need them, but if you ever pull a trailer with air brakes or air ride, you'll be glad you have those already installed. Hitch cam, you see that? So we do a hitch cam, and then we also do the backup camera up there. Check out the paint on the back of it. Is that not cool? I thought it was, I say this every time we get one in, I think, but I think it's one of the sharpest ones that I've seen thus far. And just proud to represent it here. It also has all of the underglow lighting, so it's about 6:15, 6:20 local time here in Paducah. The sun sets this time of the year around 7, so hopefully I'll be able to get a few pictures or some video of the underglow lighting, because it's got underglow from the front to the back. Outdoor entertainment, outdoor cooler, 600 series Aqua Hot, so it does have the hydronic heating. which I'm going to cover all that in a minute, but just trying to go over some of the specs that I just off the top of my head, some of the key points. So let me get all the baggage doors opened up. I'm going to go through those, and then we'll run the slides out, run the awnings out. And actually before that, while the slides are in, I'm going to take you inside and show you the interior with the slides in, because that's one request. Sometimes I forget to do that, and so we'll do that first, and then we'll bump the slides out. But Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales, in beautiful but rainy Paducah, Kentucky. And remember, we deliver nationwide, we offer financing, and we accept trade-ins too. So hang tight. Let me open up the storage bays, and we'll go through those. Thank you for watching. All right, here we go. Got everything opened up. Big Cummins under the hood. By the way, dual hydraulic steering boxes on these too. So 18,000-pound steer axle with a 315 Michelin rubber. Look at how shiny he gets that. Heated and cooled seats, before I forget. That's something I meant to say in the last Peterbilt we done. We always order these trucks with like the platinum interior, so the two-tone doors, and kind of has like a little wood grain, but it's very elegant. It's not like old school wood grain in your grandma's old Cadillac DeVille. It's better than that, okay? Truma outdoor cooler, dual zone, so you can set this side up to put some burgers, steaks, freeze some whatever, and then chill your beverage of choice to the right. You notice the beverage part is bigger than the food part. The beverage part holds more. Over here is storage. Now, what's cool, and if you watch my videos, you've seen this on another one. If you was to take the cooler out, if you didn't need it, didn't want to use it, whatever, this thing, or this compartment, goes like all the way through, which I think's neat, because that's one thing with like a Class A, you have the width of the coach, because the storage bays typically run like from one side to the other, so you could put, fishing poles, or I don't know what you're going to put under there that's that long, but fishing poles is a great example, where this one, most of the Renegades, the biggest storage box you have is like, 5 foot width or so. So if you didn't need the cooler or didn't want to take it, you could put some long stuff there. 600D aqua hot. So this is the boiler system. It basically heats up that greenish, yellowish looking boiler antifreeze, heats it up to a near boiling temp, and that's how it uses that and takes the energy from that to create hot water or hot air. So you can heat the water through diesel. It's got a diesel burner, or electricity. So this is an all-electric coach. There is no propane on board. Back here's another storage compartment with, looks like our slide locks, our 2 5/16 and 2-inch ball. You can flip that either way. Got the toe pins. Hope you never need them, but they're a must-have if you ever need a tow. And then the Genturi exhaust system. So some racing organizations, I heard the other day that, like the NHRA, if you're in an NHRA event and you're in a coach, you have to have that exhaust system. Basically what it does is takes the generator exhaust and routes it up the side of the coach and over the top. That way, if you're parked close to someone, like in a pit area or something like that, your exhaust is not blowing underneath their coach and then they're breathing it. Over here is another storage bay. This coach is equipped with central vac. That's the accessories in the blue netted bag there. The box underneath is spare tile, and then there's the central vac system. So you can hook into it out here. You can also plug into it at the foot of the bed. We also, just a little option, we put another receptacle back there, so you have plenty of options while you're camping or traveling or living in the coach or whatever. Again, the 40,000-pound hitch. And by the way, this is really cool. So if you take this out, pull this out, put the adapter I showed you over there in the compartment and the 2 5/16 ball on the top, and then you loosen this and pull it back to the ball, you create a pintle hitch. So this is actually built in. It has a built-in pintle hitch that comes with it. Over here, First compartment on the driver's side, on the back of the coach, you have the automatic transfer switch. Looks like a little 50 to 30 amp adapter that goes with it laying there. And then your 50 amp powered shore power reel. So that's a 12 volt. You press the button and it basically pulls the cord up in there when you're done. Hey, simple feature, but a must have. Also, we do the bed liner on all of the storage boxes. Definitely a must-have in my opinion. Again, I repeat a lot of this, but if you've watched my videos in the past, I'm a big fan of that. I think it's a great moisture barrier, insulation factor, all the above, a must-have. Over here, you have the 50 amp little buddy plug. So if your buddy's coach his generator dies, but yours is still running, he can stretch his shore power cord over and plug into you for the evening. Or if you're pulling a trailer, you can run the power cord from the trailer up through the little turnout there, and then just plug in and get power to your trailer. 12.5 on-end generator with a hard 0.7 of an hour on it. Lots of use on that one. So again, brand new, 0.7 of an hour, probably just when they tested everything. The wet bay, again, I always brag on Renegade, one of the simplest in the industry, very easy to understand. So to put water in the coach, all you have to do is stretch this hose out, hook it up to your faucet, turn the faucet on, which applies pressure to this, and then you go there for city water or put that down for tank fill. If the valve is in the position that I just put it in, you're going to be filling your water tank. You've got 150 gallons of fresh water under the bed. Most RVs, most brands, like 100's usually it. So 150 gallons is pretty standard on the Renegade brand. To dump the tanks, you pull that one for black. You do that one for gray. Always do that one first. That one, is the gray, but always do the black one first is our recommendation, because then you clean your hose out with the gray water. You have a black tank flush. You got your little connection there for a cable if you're in an RV park or at your house or something that has cable hookup. It does have a low point drain and then a pressurized spigot. This is the button for the powered retract on the reel. Also, it has a whole house water filter. There's no filter in there yet. We usually put those in very last. We'll flush everything out and then put you a brand new filter in before it leaves. I think that's a cool feature on the new ones. You can look at battery voltage, how much fresh water you have, gray and black, without having to go into the coach. Gray and black tank, 75 gallons of gray, 75 gallons of black. You can see the bays are heated, so there's one of the little aqua hot heat exchangers down there, so that's going to keep all your plumbing nice and toasty. It could be 3 feet of snow outside and spitting icicles, and with that system turned on, you are no worries, nothing to worry about. We did the huge battery bank on this one, so 270 amp hours. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 270 a piece on these Dragonfly Energy. They're called the Game Changer 3.0. So you take 270 times 4, you've got over 1,000 amp hour of battery. It also has the dual inverters. So it's got the dual Victron Energy 3,000 watt inverters. Also has the solar charging. There's the solar controller. Of course, the panels are up on the roof of the coach, but you've got lots of battery bank. Now, I'll show you when we get inside, but the middle roof air conditioner on this coach is wired solely to one of those blue inverters. And what that does is you can run the middle roof air without running your generator. So talking about saving hundreds, if not thousands of hours on your generator, maintenance, diesel fuel, everything. Very nice option and another really must-have. Over here is your engine battery. So if you ever have a dead battery on the truck, you want to make sure to put the boost box or the charger on these batteries. You've got a couple little fuse blocks over here that goes to the chassis. And then, if the hydraulic leveling system ever stops working, check this relay. That's got a resettable fuse there. Definitely check that. And then the DEF fluid. And how about a polished cover on the DEF fluid tank? I always like that. It's the little features that matter the most, right? Again, very classy, very elegant interior. It's got the all-new Peterbilt digital dash in it, rubber floor mats. It's the platinum interior, so I'll actually turn on everything here in just a little bit and show you, but I think 950 miles, which is basically just delivery miles. Air ride driver and passenger seat with the heated and cool option on both seats. I told you about the dual hydraulic steering boxes and the big heavy steer axle. 1,850 foot-pounds of torque on this model, so you should be able to drive / hook up and do about whatever you want with it. It also has the side view cameras. So see this, when the hood is down, if you hit a left or right turn with your turn signal, you're going to get a left view or right view on the backup camera monitor, which is a really neat feature in my opinion. Outdoor entertainment, Samsung Smart TV with a sound bar. You can Bluetooth your phone to this sound bar and play some music or watch a movie. You've got the Starlink. You know, the new thing is right now, this has the Elon Musk Starlink set up. People are just, instead of doing the DirecTV, the more popular thing we've seen lately is people activate an account on the Starlink, and I think it ranges from like $150 from the basic plan to maybe $250 a month, but you activate it in your name. The hardware is already mounted on this, so we put it on at the factory. That way you're not up there, you know, installing it or happen to mess with that. So the hardware is already on the coach, and you activate the monthly subscription, and then you can stream everything. So from Netflix to YouTube, there's also, if you're wanting to watch news apps or whatever, all that is on the stream now. So very, very cool. Keyless entry, it comes with key fobs. We can also program this. We just need a 5-digit code. Whatever you want that to be, we can program all that before it leaves. So let me close the storage bays up, and then we will go inside and look at the coach right quick with the slides in, and then it's go time. We'll check out the interior and give you the full walkthrough there. So appreciate you watching. Hey, if you're not a subscriber to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. I think the last time I looked, we were just north of 13,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, just thank you. Thank you, thank you. So hang tight. I'm going to close up the belly boxes, and we will go in the inside. Appreciate it. Alrighty, tiled entryway. Actually, I think they call that solid surface, but I call it tile. It looks like tile. Same promotion. The manager wanted me to share with you. Buy the rug, get the coach free. Limited time only. All right. Let's see. I just got to turn all the lights on. Boom. Okay, so it's a mid-entry, so you see we came through the door, which is right there. Let me zoom out where you can really see. Here we go. So over here, you turn to the right, and you have a nice, very elegant, very nice sized kitchen area. Look at that sink, okay? And you got the stovetop. Everything's easy to access. If you want to get up, have a buddy make you a sandwich, the wife, the husband, whoever, they can get up and come on back here while you're going down the road without any slides out and do whatever you need done. So there's probably a solid, I'm going to say 1.5 feet between the edge of the dinette and the refrigerator, okay? So plenty of room there. So I'm going to kind of I step up out of the seat, out of the cab, and I'm going this way. So you got a 1.5 feet, probably got 2 foot there, 3 foot or so there, another 3 foot back here, which you got your washer dryer, and you have your bathroom over here. 2 to 3 foot. Where it gets a little narrow is here, and that's still probably, I'm going to say 1.5 feet, but that's just the bedroom. I mean, really, you can access the bed. You could lay down there, but you've got the bunks. And you've got it. I was going to say you've got a half bath, but actually in this is the 2 full bathrooms. So this coach sleeps up to 10 people and has 2 complete bathrooms, 2 showers, 2 toilets, everything. So very spacious. Now, this is a 3-slide unit. When you do the 2 full baths and the bunk beds, it's 3 slides. But the benefit is, if this was a slide, it would come into about here. So you can imagine cutting this distance almost in half in a sense. So over here, you have the dinette. You have the sofa. You have plenty of room for people to sit comfortably traveling down the road. And if they need to get up, use the restroom, eat, go to the little kitchen area here and eat or whatever, you got more than enough room. So that's all I want to show you. We'll do the full tour in here in just a bit when I run the slides out. Oh, go Wildcats. That's why I got it on blue. I think they play Georgia this weekend. So college football, go Wildcats. All right. Got those big Girard awnings out for you. Dual pitch Girard, it's got both awnings. So some units are ordered with just the main awning here. I do both. So full patio length. I'm trying to kind of set the picture up for you here. You got the patio awnings out, got your cooler out, got that outdoor entertainment out going. And check out the underglow. So that's in blue. UK, Kentucky blue. Look at this. So it actually has it under the slide outs too. It's hard to see it. I mean, it's still daylight out here. The sun is setting, but you can even see it, the blue kind of glowing off the wheels. But you can make that pink, red, purple, green, yellow, your choice. So one slide over here on the passenger side. Okay. And over here on the driver's side, we've got 2 slides. And the same deal here. It's got that the underglow under the slide, and it lights up like the whole lower part of the coach at night. Very, very bright. I'm going to brag on the paint job one more time. Look at the paint on this thing. I want to give it that ooh. Oh, I did forget to run that one out. So this actually has an awning right here that's electric that comes out over those windows. So if you're somewhere where it's super hot or you need shade, you will be glad you have that awning. And it's electric. It's all wired in from the factory. There we go. The Midnight Express. All right, time to go inside. So I'm just going to keep this one rolling. No sense in stopping and starting. Okay, so you already kind of have somewhat of an idea on the inside. Renegade, a couple years ago, started putting the bigger doors in them. I'm going to say those doors are 2.5, maybe not 3 foot, but not far off of it. I like the wider door. So look, I'm going to go to my panel, go to my air conditioners. I'm not running the generator, and I'm not plugged into shore power yet. I'm going to turn the middle roof air on. That's cool. So come in, as I showed you earlier, a little more in-depth interior run this time, but big stainless sink. We did the what they call the Stone Project Black, I think it was, on the backsplash. 2-burner, true induction electric cooktop. It has the Samsung convection microwave oven. This is a new feature for 25, maybe 24, but 25 for sure, is the little latch, nice size, and it is a convection microwave oven. Samsung residential fridge with the French door fridge up top. Whoever developed that, the little latch deal, it's called a fridge fixer. See the logo on it? FF. Genius idea. And I think they cut them out of like a 3D printer or something. Genius idea. French door fridge on top, and then the pull-out freezer on the bottom. I don't know why my phone gives it like a yellow look. There's nothing in this coach that's yellow, but maybe it's just the reflection there. Big bunk over the top, 60 by 95 bunk. So that is actually bigger than a queen size bed over the cab. This is new for 25. They did touchscreen stuff instead of the buttons. You've got your electric outlet. I turned the lights off, didn't I? Electric outlet with the 2 built-in USB. So you got the standard USB and the little USB-C, I think it's called. Ladder is included, so you can hook it anywhere along this rail. And I even done the privacy curtains, so that's an option too. Up here on the cab, you have another curtain that drops down, so you can block out people having a great time back here in the back while you're trying to drive, well, you can kind of tune them out a little bit. Air ride driver and passenger seat. I said I was going to turn the, we'll go ahead and just start it up, actually. There we go. So you'll see the little screens fixing to light up here. It'll say Peterbilt on it. That's got in-dash navigation and everything on it. You've got your electric brake controller, so it's built in with that. Nice option there. You got your parking brake if you're running a trailer for your air brakes. It does have locking differentials in it too. So if you know anything about these big trucks, if you ever got in a predicament and you were spinning the tires, wait till the tires stop, put the differential lock on, and chances are now you have 2, 4, 6, 8 tires pulling together. 980 miles on it. So this is a new 25 model. Up above there, you have the equalizer systems, automatic leveling system. Again, air ride driver and passenger seat. Oh, the passenger also swivels. So if you look at the photos at chasecoach.com, the passenger seat swivels. Kind of cool. I mean, gives you another place someone can sit and conversate or whatever with the folks in the back. Booth style dinette. That center table leaf does drop down and makes a bed. The cushions that go here, I like this style dinette. I think it's Lambright is the brand. There's 2 cushions, one here and one over there. But when you drop down this middle table leaf, you put the 2 cushions there and make a bed. You got your shade remote. So if you go to channel 0, see that? Press up, watch. All of the shades open up. How about that? So you got all those, and then you got the one opening up back here. Now the day shades are manual, and they're just spring loaded. So you just pull that one down, and you know, it's kind of got like a perforated, kind of gives the window like a tinted look. 2 sets of keys, which one I just started the coach with. Another set of keys. You got the keyless entry for the side door. It also, the cargo compartment's locked, so you got that. And again, you can use the fob, or I can set the code up for you. Owner's manual, factory touch-up paint, factory manuals, warranty information, Michelin tire guide. The sofa, again, another Lambright product. Very cool too how this works. So you pull the cushions off, so you pull them off one at a time, and then you pull the bottom out. It all like unfolds. Whoever designed it did an incredible job engineering how it folds out, and then you actually reuse these. So this is part of the bed, but very neat job there. Again, another little receptacle with the built-in USBs, cup holders. Something else option-wise we did was the all-wood valance. So you'll see this is all wood where normally there's like fabric there. I think the wood just gives it a much classier look. I'm pretty sure this is the Rockport finish on the color, and maple cabinets, of course, all throughout the coach. So what am I missing? Oh, we do have the covers for the sink. So for the photos, I took them off. They're just sitting down there. But we got the covers that makes this flush, and then the same for over here. Let's see here. 3 roof airs. Of course, the middle one, as I've said a couple times, is currently running on the inverter. You do have a Samsung TV there, and you pull this black strap down, and you can actually pull the TV out at an angle to where if you were, you know, like sitting over there at the dinette, you don't. It'd be the way the TV's set up now is perfect for someone sitting there on the couch. But if you were in the dinette, you could pull the TV out and kind of position it to your liking. Washer and dryer on board. Washing machine's always going to be on the bottom, and then dryer on the top. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, if you ever need to shut off the ice maker, the valve is in here, okay? So I know that had nothing to do with the washer dryer, but I saw that door and I was like, I better tell them that, because funny enough, this coach, I guess when they were testing it, they left the valve on, and guess what? When I open that up, we have ice. So, but yeah, the valve to that, I wanted to tell you that before I forgot. Heated porcelain tile floors, so you have front zone and rear. The floors are heated, and super nice option to have when in the cold winter months. I do like the new sliding doors that Renegade is using. This is doors similar that I've seen in a bunch of Newmars and Integra coaches, but little better design, I feel like, than what they were using. Back here in the middle of the coach, you have 2 bunk beds Nice storage. The drawers, just everything's so heavy duty on the Renegade. And you can see how the edge of the drawers is all dovetailed. Everything about these coaches is just over the top. You can even see there how the door was a soft close. We went ahead and put new bedding. So it's got new sheets, new pillows, new pillowcases. Up here you've got your button for where you can drop that down. So it's electric, and then you got your place to charge your phone. The way this is made, so they quit putting bunk TVs in. However, I carry the TVs in stock. So if you wanted the TV, fine, we put it in, no problem. That's why we got power. Now, this though is set up for an iPad. You put the cord there. I'm assuming, I can't figure out what else. It's kind of shaped like the size of an iPad. So I thought that was neat. The iPad's kind of the new deal. Another big pocket door here. Again, better design. I'm gonna run this over and kind of show you. So when you close that, it gives you full privacy in the bedroom. And you have the two bunks, almost makes it like a little room here in the middle. This is new for $25. Place to store some washcloths, blankets, supplies, whatever. Instead of just leaving that just a wall, they put a little cabinet there, which I thought was super clever. Okay, first bath. So this is the mid bath. You can see the Sandy Marin, the porcelain electric flush toilet. I did the tiled backsplash. So if you miss the toilet and you hit the wall, it's easy to clean, okay? You can see the same Stone Project black backsplash there on the sink in the mid bath. Then you got the overhead medicine cabinet storage. Over here you have sliding glass doors, nice size shower in the middle. It's a little smaller than the one in the back, but it's big enough to get the job done. We'll put it that way. Skylight overhead, as you can see, and the shower head. All right, now it's time for the master bedroom and master bath. Go. Okay, so king size bed, and when I say king, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it's called an RV king, which is a 66 by 80. So it's 66 inches wide by 80 inches long. We had a customer recently who said, oh, can't do that. I've got to have a king size. No problem. We can accommodate. What we had to do, though, is remove the little nightstands, which he was okay with. He said, I'll set my drink on the floor or put me a little table over here next to the bed. So we can put you at an actual king size like you would have in your house in here. But right now it's an RV king, which is 66 by 80, but you've got these cool little nightstands with your receptacle, your USBs. And again, all of these receptacles are going to run off the inverter. So like, hopefully you're at a RV park or somewhere plugged in where you've got, every one of your ACs, front, middle, rear, running. But let's say you're just pulled over on the side of the road for the night, or you're boondocking in the local Walmart parking lot. Without running your generator, you can run the middle roof air, and you can run the electrical outlets, the TVs, etc. So you can charge your phone and all that. Across from the bed, we have a bunch of storage and another really awesome TV. So the storage is cedar lined. I always have to put my head in that closet and get a little whiff. That is fresh cedar, and man, does it smell good. Here's a cool option for $25 too. I want to show you this. I forgot on the last coach I done. How about that? So instead of having to reach in here and get that super hard to reach item in the middle, or having to put your clothes here and then slide them on that pull down, just open the whole thing. The whole TV swings out. One thing I don't want to miss, I do put safes in our build. So you'll see the safe, put that big old wad of cash or that gold chain in there, right? 150 gallons of water into the bed, and I'm gonna raise this up. I just want to show you how neat everything is plumbed on these, and so easy to figure out. So you have two 75-gallon tanks, one there, one here. You got your water pump, fittings. It's just easy to see. It's just super easy to understand what's going on. And you've got, see that valve down there? That valve is the dump. So you can dump all the fresh water. Let's say you got home from a trip and you let the coach sit for a month, and you're like, you know, the water is kind of nasty or kind of has a little stink to it or whatever. Well, it's so easy to dump it and refill it. Literally 10-15 minutes, you can have it fully flushed and ready to go. Master bath. One of my favorite parts in the coach is the master bath shower. It's huge. Plenty of room for one person, if not two. Bigger skylight overhead. And in this one, we did the teakwood seat. So easy to sit down and take care of your business there in the shower. The lighting also changes colors. I'm sorry that I'm a UK fan. I'm from Kentucky, but you know, you can change that. If you're a Green Bay Packers or you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, you can change that. The color is changeable, or you can just turn it off. Another toilet back here. So another one of the Sandy Marin, same deal. See the tile? Again, I know everyone aims, but if your aim's a little off, it's easy to clean, okay? Or storage back here. We have, this one's manual. I think it's a safety thing, but that one's manual. Another, see the new style keypad there. And then you have the medicine cabinet, mirror overhead, little sink there. Okay, now it's time for me to go, what did I miss? Oh, ceiling fans. Have a ceiling fan. I don't think we did one in the front. There was not enough room in the front, but do have one over the bed, which is nice. Oh, I think that's it. So Sleeps 10, 2 full baths, and brand new Peterbilt chassis on the 567 chassis with a 605 horse Cummins and the 18-speed Endurant. Automatic transmission, 3 roof airs, 600 series Aqua Hot, 4 big Game Changer 3.0 lithium batteries. And again, I think they were like 270 amp hours a piece. So a huge battery bank on this. Dual inverters, Starlink internet, in-motion satellite, solar charging system, outdoor entertainment, outdoor cooler, and a bunch of just knick-knack stuff. When I spec one of these out, I add a bunch of things that, you know, may be irrelevant at the time, but people always seem to come back and thank us, you know, for making sure that was in there. So if you're interested in the coach, please reach out. Again, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you tuning in. Maybe we can sell this one to you or order you one. We are a new Renegade dealer, so would love to work with you on a build. And we buy, we sell, we trade. We do some consignments. If you got something like this you're wanting to sell, give us a shout. We might just buy it from you or work a consignment deal. And finance, delivered nationwide. We were literally this past week, we were in Reno, we were in Boston. We've got a rig leaving to go up again in the Northeast next week. We got one going to Louisiana next week. So we're busy and would love to have you as part of it. So Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.